Here, we've seen the rise of many strong teams, but we're gonna talk more about that later because right now we're gonna look at team lineups for TPL. Two of the hunters right there. Dark OO, I think very familiar for team because he has been playing for BL since the last event. Carol, on the other hand, is looking.
Shadow with MX and Rem going back and forth. We'll get into that in just a bit because we got to talk about Dark. He had made, for me, my introduction to Dark was during the NM Fam, I think June or July. I was one of the NM Fam tournaments, and he was so good. And the potential of Dark has not yet been reached. And I think, we're going to see a power spike of his level here with Everhunter. I don't know if I've seen a Naiad, but he definitely has a lot of meta hunters he has a lot of meta hunters that he's going to bring out. Koa win rate above 50%. Average of 4 eliminations at 38%. Again, we have to talk about the meta. Survivors being the more powerful of the half of survivors and hunters. So the stats pretty much speak for himself. Not sure if he's going to bring out the Naiad, but we have seen his breaking. We've seen a Sculptor. We've seen his, I think his Bon breaking. Yeah, Bon and breaking. And this is the hunter you mentioned.
Yeah, Carol. Carol is the new addition to BL. Very surprising because you can see right there on the screen 100% win rate on COA5. Am I looking at this correctly? Because that's and 1.0 elimination, 10 knockdowns, 16 strikes, 4 elimination rate, 100%. No. That's scary, man.
I think once he got the first elimination, they were like, his opponents were like, GG, we're done. We can't deal with this. This Axe Boy, too powerful. So that's why it's the 4 elimination. Again, these stats were gained in the Ethereal Theater, so it's just a snapshot. I wonder if Carol will be coming out, because we did mention that Dark most likely will be the first hunter that will come out. Now, let's talk about MX.
cheeky thief right there. MX, I mean, we've seen him on Thief before, but if MX does decide to bring Thief, I think it's most likely because of his emote dances. It's just really cute to look at. True. Yeah, like chase me. But 76% win rate, something not to be underestimated, with a containment time of 83 seconds and even a decoding progress of 126 seconds. I would say definitely pulling up his weight, even though he's playing as a thief. But who knows? We might see him because of the recent buffs. He received flashlights, so he can put the spotlight on
spotlight everywhere. If you need a spotlight, he's got it. But also something that we have to tell the audience here: MX has a really good batter, but you know what? This is just a snapshot. Who knows if he'll bring out that batter, because he did make a lot of waves in the recent IBC. But now, shifting our attention over to Rem. Not sure if he plays that forward. I think we did talk about it, mostly like a prospector seer, but who knows? we haven't seen BL in a while. Could bring out that forward, but I know, they do have a dedicated forward. But most likely he'll be that seer if it's not there, if it's not banned. But he also has that prospector. Win rate over 60%. Containment time as well as decoding progress is very impressive. Escape rate above 50 is already enough to ask for. So Rem, I would say Rem. He was the spokesperson in our call, our VC with all the teams. The spokesperson. Yeah, I know. I remember talking to him in the last year's IV. Oh, in the qualifiers. He was very serious. I would say he's very no nonsense type of person. So I'm excited to see how he's gonna fare in the bright lights of the qualifiers.
Yeah, I'm surprised you brought up no nonsense, because his no-nonsense seems to be on the edge of trolling itself.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, I was chatting with him, so I'm not sure if, like, is this a serious answer? I can't tell.
Maybe he's just trying to divert the attention. All eyes are on BL after all. And speaking of which, Mini Blue is also a new addition to BL. We've actually seen Mini Blue for the first time in the IVA tournaments last year, the end of last year. And he's going to be making his first appearance on COA, Southeast Asia qualifiers, with the batter in the picture as seen, with 60% win rate. 79 seconds of containment time, and 110 seconds decoding. Even the rescue, there's one rescue there. So I would say that this team is very harassment heavy.
Yes.
They have the forward, they have the batter by Mini Blue, and even like what you mentioned, MX, and they even brought out Wowling. So
yes.
So yeah, I would say they're very intense on the rescuer harassment type. Yeah.
And this is what we were talking about in terms of the meta and how it's more support heavy instead of single kiters and just go for the rescue and kind of let the hunter dictate the pace. Yeah, I think this is one thing that we have to take note of BL. Their survivors are very well coordinated, and the hunter cannot relax at all because usually, if not, they always try to bring at least one harasser or one person that can give that support to the survivors with that kite. So you're never like when you're a hunter, you're never chasing just one survivor. You always have to think about what's the next support that's going to come out. How am I going to stuff this kite? How am I going to stuff this rescue when I go up against the survivors of BL?
Yeah, definitely one thing to watch out for, because even if the hunter of Adams, even the side of Adams tried to ban, they still have so many choices to go through. But enough of the rescuers, enough of the harassers. Now we're gonna go to Shadow, who will be showing us her mechanic. Sorry, his mechanic, Shadow's mechanic. I've seen Shadow on mechanic. He's just crazy. He did 3 Cypher Kites before on mechanic. He did 5 Cypher Kites on mechanic. As we all know, mechanic has a really weak vaulting when he's vaulting pallets or windows. So to be able to perform a 3 Cypher Kite or a 5 Cypher Kite, that's really amazing. And yeah, it shows, because 80 seconds containment time, and even managing to decode 130 seconds at the same time. So I would say very, very impressive.
Yeah, something that you have to worry about when you're chasing after the survivors of BL. You never chase after your Shadow, but if the Shadow is on that mechanic, it's a very, I would say, juicy target to go after. But as you said, he is a master when it comes to kiting. The numbers speak for it himself. And just, I think I was able to see that, just the way he's able to even transition. And that's courtesy of, aside from him having excellent kiting skills, it's the support that they get. And speaking of support, this is the forward that I wanted to highlight, Quan Lee. He had so much highlighted moments in BL on this forward. And I wonder if we're going to get some highlight clips tonight of him using this forward.
Yeah, I mean, he's the OG player of BL. Quan Lee, Rem, both of them are OGs, and you can see right there the one thing that instantly caught my attention, the 2.0 rescue, which means that in every game on average you'll probably be doing rescue more than once. So that's 2 rescues at least, with a high escape rate of 67%, even managing to finish 1 Cypher at the same time. Wow. Yeah, I think Quan Lee is definitely one to be feared, especially on the forward. And yeah, looking forward to seeing him actually starting on the main team.
Yeah, another thing I'm looking forward to seeing is Team ADM and how they're going to be playing around the composition, because as we had that meeting with the other casters, we did look at Adam's team, and they can bring like pretty non-meta survivors. Speaking about Marks and Zed, not sure which Marks, if he'll be playing survivor or hunter side, we have to confirm that. But if we do see Marks, we know him as a really good bonbon. And his violinist as well. So who knows if they're going to bring that out. Zed also, Disciple. We have Daddy Ding, Run, Piano, Maple Leaf, and IYS.
Yeah, fun fact, Run from ADM is actually a previous member of BL as well. So she is definitely a very strong addition for Team ADM. Now, looking at Marks right now, definitely showcasing his skills as Antonio. He has been maining Antonio, a religious user of the violinist, if I may say. Despite the 41% win rate, he manages a 1.74, very respectable elimination rate. Of course, 7.41 knockdowns, and even managing a 0.44 Terra Shock. So you can expect him to Terra Shock once in every 2 games, which is very, very impressive.
Yeah. I think in in last year's IVC, we were able to see a little bit of his violinist in a match in his group stage. But what really got my impression was his bonbon. And he brought out Bonbon in hospital, so I don't think he even was able to use peepers because he just was able to stuff the rescue and got a double down situation when 5 ciphers was still remaining. So if Marks does, if Marks is the hunter, I'm sure the survivors of BL took note of that, and they might want to ban that Bonbon away from Marks.
Yeah, he did practice a few hunters aside from Guard 26 and Antonio. I believe he has also picked up Sculptor as well. So definitely try to add to his repertoire, because you know if the game goes into a BO3 and your hunters are banned left and right, that's where the hunter with the deeper pull will be able to stand out more. And speaking of which, now we're gonna see Zed. Not his true representation. I believe everyone here, or if not most of us here in the chat, guys, I believe you've seen Zed with his photographer, in the previous tournament, where I think a lot of people went crazy when he went for photographer in such a high stakes match. But now the stats here is for his disciple. He does mean disciple as well. 38% win rate, a respectable 1.50 eliminations, 6 knockdowns, and even 17 strikes. Despite being on Anne, he even got a 25% 4K. So that's actually really good, considering Anne is a single hit jump leaping hunter. And
that's a good way of explaining her toolkit. Yeah, and right, she even contested last year. Yeah, the cats. She contested BQ last year as the Thai Queen. So I wonder if Zed will be bringing her out, because I don't know, Nell. I don't know if it's our connection, or if whenever we're on commentary. But whenever we're on commentary, we might get a photographer match. So if that is loud enough, maybe Zed could hear you guys if you want to see Joseph come out of Zed's hunter pool. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, if there's one person I know would like to see it, I'm sure Devastry is in the chat, guys. Devastry, photographer main, definitely is gonna want to see Zed on the photographer. And yeah, I mean, despite photographer not being a meta right now, but in the hands of the card trick master, I believe it's gonna make it's a high risk, high reward kind of thing, you know, if you know what I'm saying, Tosh. Like,
yeah, we talked about that in the NA qualifiers, right? I think even the chat popped off to see a Joseph, and there was so much love and support for that Joseph. So tonight, let's see if Zed is confident enough to bring that out, because Joseph does have his issues when it comes to the current Survivor meta. Now, moving on to Daddy Ding. Daddy Ding being the main rescuer, has that mercenary. I think also has a gravekeeper. Average rescue is 1.15. You could try rounding that up, and it's almost a 2-person rescue. Containment time above 60 seconds. Decoding, he's probably going to make his presence known mid to late game for the hunter. So let's see how Daddy Ding will be able to do some surviving, because I think in IVC last year, he's always escaped. Or is it 2020? I forgot which one, but I remember seeing him, and he's just he's always the one, like kind of like Polar's last week, where he's just clutch escapes here and there.
Yeah, you're talking about his escape. I'm just wondering about why is the chat laughing about Daddy Ding, the name Daddy Ding itself.
We're so used to it already at Daddy Ding.
You know what? We're gonna look at Run right here. I believe Run does pick up a forward, and she's not really a forward player. She's more of a spear, priestess, mechanic, support decoder type of player. And the reason why you see forward here would explain why her win rate is 0% on forward, because she doesn't play forward. It's probably a misclick, but you know what? Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Beautiful containment time as well, 120 seconds. Decoding progress, 126, which is crazy for a forward player. And 50% escape rate, very impressive 1.50 rescue. So that's the stats provided to us by Run on the buffy, reliable forward. Run.
So we'll see if Run will be using that. But like you mentioned, Run being part of BL before, she better use that skill. Yeah. Also, Run having a Merc. I wonder if who
She
will
does
be
play
the
Merc
Merc.
too.
Yeah, which Merc will be coming out? Will be Daddy Ding, or Run? Because if ever, this could be the premiere of her forward. So, and probably can bring up the Koa 5 win rate to above 0% if ever she's gonna use that forward. Which again, we're just giving you the benefit of the doubt because Run's not really known for this forward.
Yeah, for sure. But you know what? I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Ran. She's been very strong. She's been very strong on the rescue. We've seen
Right.
her, in the previous IV. Sorry, was it IVA or IVC? But she has been playing Merc on that team. She's been doing really well, even kiting on the Merc. People sometimes it's a very common perception. I even heard people saying people who play if you can't kite play rescuer, which is not true. As a matter
Yeah.
of fact, I think people who are playing rescuer should be a very good kiter as well, because they understand the mechanics, the routes of the players, and you know what? It just shows when you play rescuers, it's a high risk, but when you manage that kind of clutch dash rescue, it's gonna be so satisfying.
Especially with the changes on the Merc, right? You got to use those elbow pads really well. It has to be an efficient trade-off. You might want to bait a skill whenever you use that elbow pad, and you want to make sure that you don't use it just because you want to get away. You want to be able to get a little bit of reward. So, just breaking that down just a little bit for us, we will be going to the pick selection. It's going to be Moonlit River Park, and it is going to be BL who's going to be hunting first.
Wow, looking forward to seeing who will be representing BL first, Dark or Carol, because as far as I know, both hunters are also very proficient. They One definitely has more hunter pulls than the other, but both of them are still very proficient in meta hunters. This is where I think BL hunter would have to make an impression first. They have to strike hard first,
Right.
so that their survivors will have breathing space. Breathe. Yeah. Because once your hunter does all the work, the survivors are gonna be like, oh, okay, we can, we don't feel the stress. Yeah.
Yeah, I would flip the script a bit. Yes, it was BL that wants to be on the hunter side. So we have to also flip the script on ADM because we don't know who's going to be hunting. We did talk about Mark's being a survivor, which I think is going to be pretty interesting. Remain, at least the dungeon is revealed, but Carol is taking note that it is in this area outside of 2-story, and he's just making sure that the forward already expelled, it's sent out of the game, and now he's making his way back. This is the...
If Carol doesn't find the mechanic first and ends up, like, let's say, a very unlucky streak, finding probably the patient first, or the forward first, or the mercenary first, it's going to be so hard trying to... you know, the decoding is going to go on. The bot is going to be allowed to roam to one cipher and decode. So I would say key point for Carol: find the mechanic first. Even if he gets one other survivor like patient, I think it's still fine. Because decoding is not going to be as scary because there's only one mechanic in the lineup.
Right. I agree, especially that this hunter has so much options to just chase or leave. If the chase isn't going as he wanted it, he can always just go to wheel form and just transition away. And when that happens, the team has to be communicating, get to a good window, remain steady, deploys her doll.
But either way, you can see Carol. He's gonna be patient. Like just what I said, even if he doesn't it's so hard. And he's just gonna what just happened?
Oh my god. Yeah, he got a lot of presence on that. So did he catch him in the mid of an animation? I didn't see it on screen, but that was an early down. But something that ADM has, at least the mechanic is off decoding. So there's technically still 4 bodies decoding. Now we see that IYS is the one that's close in the 10 area that has to go for the save.
Yeah, and this is hard for having to play that. Because and then just this skill. You see, look, that's already like the mercenary is gonna fall. Yeah, the mercenary is gonna fall. And, mechanic, even if he doesn't get fouled first, this is also a very bad scenario for ADM because mechanic is gonna have that debuff. That's the thing.
Back and forth. Oh my god. Yeah, I think he wanted to go across this, but he landed on the platform as well, and Carol was just waiting. Patience is with Carol right now with how he's playing this out. Yeah, IYS will be falling down. Double down situation for Carol. This is a great way to start things off because the Cypher Rush isn't even felt because so much pressure is being put on the team of ADM.
Yeah, and one thing to note is Carol hasn't even used his blink yet. Carol is just comfortable leaving this area because, look, Mercenary is out, forward's trying to go to rescue. Forward, I would say forward shouldn't risk rescuing, but because he has the patient has another hook left, so forward is probably not going to give up on Marks yet, and Marks utilizing the last hook, probably going to try and buy some time, but a full presence will going to be so hard.
Yeah, this rebound kite has to last, but Carol already has him pinned in the corner here. Now we see that the mercenary, you know, trying to heal up, but we do see that Mark's already going to the corner because he just wants to buy enough time for probably that forward to go heal up the mercenary or expel that. But we do see lower left side of the screen, the mechanic over at 2-story is trying to decode. Forward just trying to get away in the tent area. So I believe the mercenary already healed up. I don't know if he utilized his expel heal, but that's one survivor for Team BL.
Yeah, mechanic has to be crying right now because of the intense debuff. Yeah, but fortunately she still has another robot to play with. Carol knows that the scenery is in the tent. He's just gonna go for the forward first and gonna fight him forward. Exactly.
That happened. Wow.
Exactly.
Great
what I
timing.
Yeah, the timing also goes on. Like, that's the thing you have to mind when playing against a Holland, because as soon as he breaks the wheel form, even if the forward has a ball, the spike burst is going to cancel the completion of forward dash, and that's why forward, I think, yeah, in that situation, there's not really much you can do, and now he's just going to shift his attention to Mercenary. Mechanic has no choice, has to be the one to come and rescue, and yeah, Ran's already in the vicinity.
You see the area of effect, Mechanic. Oh my God, he was able to down it. He canceled out the rescue and now stuffed it. IYS now has to be the one to go for this rescue. Can delay the hit, the down here, but now we see the forward has a full football to utilize. So will the blink be expelled to try and close the distance in this forward? Okay, Maple Leaf does not want to risk it. Uses the football to get away from this area. While the Mechanic is down, Mercenary will be following soon. Jukes him to the second story of this platform. Now, it's only a matter of time. We see Maple Leaf, gets 2 spikes.
Wow.
And now he's going to have to change out a wheel form. And he's just chasing him. He's waiting for him to expel his football. 3 spikes and a snap will be downing this forward.
Yeah, I mean, really nice patience by Carol there, just waiting for his tunnel step to come online. And the moment nothing much Maple Leaf can do except just expand his ball and just finish it up, because he's gonna, no one will be able to rescue him at this point. Mechanic's gonna try and heal up the Mercenary and just gonna run into the 10, but things are not, it's looking really, really great for Carol. If you notice, his drifting is way on point. This kid has a license to drive for sure. Gosh.
Yeah, he's playing it like we're looking at Tokyo Drift here. Look how fast he is. God, the control he found, Mercenary. And now 3 ciphers remain. At least the dungeon is revealed, but Carol is taking note that it is in this area outside of 2-story. And he's just making sure that the forward already expelled and is sent out of the game. And now he's making his way back. This is what's so scary about the breaking wheel. This map is so huge, but you know, in a matter of seconds, he's just traveling from place to place around this map. Mercenary has a spike on him. Mechanic, Doll has been expended already, so Carol just has to stay on control here for BL to be in the lead in this match.
Yeah, if you notice that he's gonna go for the next Mercenary now, and Tunnel step in, Mechanic has no choice. She's just trying to run out of the Tinnitus area effect of Carol, but Carol, he just knows. Look at him, he's already going towards the 4th station and instantly triggering the Tinnitus. And you know, it's just one of those situations where it looks like a very inevitable 4K.
Well, that's what Thanos said, I am inevitable. But now Carol finally expels the blink. He has a double down situation, and I believe the Mercenary has, I can't see the lower left side of the screen. Yeah, I think he might have, but it's still only a matter of time before Carol is able to close out that distance before IYS can go for that heal. But like you said, inevitability, that is what Thanos is all about as he snaps his finger. And Carol getting the 4K GG's is going to be called BL.
Yeah.
Usually
seeing that.
With these two hunters. Yeah, I wonder what the difference is going to be, especially in terms of how cool-headed and how the drifts are going to be in terms of Zed's breaking wheel. Because mercenary and forward, yes, the same lineup, but having a priestess here could be the game changer that BL might be looking for to break that streak of dominant breaking wheel matches.
Yeah, I have to say the what is this? Whoa, the Hell Ember. No way.
No, come on. No, remember we spoke a little too soon.
No way.
No, that's not nah.
Yeah.
This map? No.
Yeah,
First round?
No, for sure. No, Papa Leo, no.
Oh, wait.
Still a misclick? I don't think so.
It was last time, so I'm not sure. We can't call it unless we see the match happen. Do we talk about how Hell Ember would be in this map? Can he throw that far? From
he can,
fourth top to first top, but oh my god, that's
but this is
time.
Yeah, but it's not gonna. This hunter is not gonna be a hunter that goes for 4K. It's literally so challenging to get even one survivor early game, and even if they do, the power of camping is strong, but he wouldn't be able to pressure other ciphers. Not forgetting there's a priestess, there's a postman. I think it's a misclick, but we'll just have to see.
Yeah, we just have to talk about the potential of it. And like you said, can't pressure the ciphers. The win condition for BL is just to tie it, really. Or actually even get one person out, and they technically win the game because they still have... It's going to be a 6-3 score. But I agree with you. Maybe this is a misclick. Especially with the stakes being so high. I love my Hell Embers in competitive in round number 1. Yeah, that's a tough sell to anyone.
Yeah, what's the Emma though? If you want to play Papa Leo, at least you have.
Oh, you got to bring out the exactly. Well, BL doesn't know. BL doesn't know. We got to tell BL.
Yeah. Hey Rem, what's wrong with Priestess? No, take Emma in. Yeah, but you know what? Whether it's a misclick or not, just a very short time I want to take to just say, hey guys, thank you so much in the chat for being positive always. I see you guys. Posh and I, we're lurking around. Thank you so much for being positive. Hello, Misu. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hey, Woo. I see so many people that I recognize there, Posh. And
let's go.
Yeah, they're sending nothing but love here. Hello, hello, everybody.
And that's how it is in Southeast Asia. We got to support ourselves. We got to support our favorite teams as well and spread the positivity when it comes to this game and also the competitive passion. Oh, God. Hell Ember. I don't know, man.
Hell Ember. I've seen Hell Ember in this big map. They usually bring insolence though. Like
they need that.
Yeah. But still, it's I have to say my heart is rooting for Hell Ember to make its appearance, but 80% of my heart is saying it's probably a misclick.
I agree. I love my Hell Embers.
I love it too.
If ADM was in a more comfy situation, I'd push for it. But considering how the scores looked, yeah, maybe this is definitely probably misclick, or that's why we don't want to talk about it. But we got to talk about the potential Uber driver versus Uber driver matchup that we might see, the Breaking Wheel versus Breaking Wheel, because that's a very strong pick. I would say if that's a 4K hunter if I've seen one, aside from that sculptor, to go up against the lineup that BL already pre-picked. So the kicker that I talked about, having that priestess there, having the postman there, yeah, you could say this for the mechanic, but I think the postman might have a stronger difference maker in a map like this, especially with BL's coordination with how well their survivors are well in sync with each other. This priestess could make or break the game for them.
Yeah,
I think it's Rem that's on the priestess, right?
Yeah, Rem plays priestess as well when he's not playing mechanic or seer or prospector. Yeah. First kite is going to be very important. Doesn't matter who he finds first. Communication is very important because in team chat, they're going to be like, the only signals, just to share a little bit, their signals will be like heartbeat. That's the one word they can let their teammates know that the hunter is nearby. Heartbeat.
You know what, my team, when we play, you know what the signal is? Someone screaming. Yeah. Ah!
That's a good signal too.
Well, everyone's screaming like, why? Oh, okay, yeah.
Why? What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Is Freddy behind you? Yeah, but this is what they usually say. Yeah, heartbeat. Change target. Heartbeat. Change target. So that if it's a breaking wheel, they can have time to rotate or get behind a window, get behind a long window, not just a short window, but a long window to dodge the needles. So first kite definitely gonna be very important.
And also, like, just to peel back the curtain of like teams, right? Especially if someone is kiting in the middle of kiting, the conversation is still ongoing. Like they're constantly telling him, okay, done with this cipher, you can transition here, or they're giving like these plays for them to do, or like already or something like that. So yeah, this it's a well-oiled machine. I definitely would love to hear in game. Like I wish we had like a hot mic in one of the teams, just so we could hear. Again, it's gonna steal some strategies away, but yeah, I know like in IVL, like they're so well coordinated. Like constantly the team is talking to each other. They do not. There's not one moment where they don't know where one person is. Like they're moving as one machine, like a hive mind. And I think that's one of the good that's a good trait of a team that constantly communicate with each other.
Oh my god, I think Sorry, I'm just sidetracking here, but you know what? It's all about connecting with people, connecting with players, connecting with the audience and community. And you know, I think they just heard us saying hi to them, and the chat's going crazy. And you know what? Hi guys, Posh. Anything you want to say to them? Because I'm reading the chat now, and they're so lovely.
Big shout outs to everyone watching. I want to see some hearts in the chat. Hopefully Nell's taking attendance, guys. If you guys didn't know, he's been marking down the names. He has a pen and paper. He's gonna give bonus points to those that are perfect attendance. So hope you guys hopefully we'll see you guys all 3 days. But yeah, let us know who you think. Are we gonna see Hell Emperor?
Hello.
Or actually, yeah. Let's see the star ratings on Carol. You guys give a 5-star rating for Carol's driving for his breaking wheel. Yeah, just let us know. It's a conversation, you guys.
It is. Okay. While we are at it, do you think that it's gonna be Carol's 5-star Uber that's gonna get? That's gonna be the superior carrier, or is it gonna be GrabFood's? GrabFood 5-star.
So it's Uber Eats and GrabFood. Okay.
Why are we talking about food now?
I don't know. It's dinner time. I hope. Also, yeah, if you guys haven't eaten dinner yet, please do grab a bite. You know, while you're watching. Yeah, we'll keep you guys company. So we just heard word there was a bit of a technical difficulty. So I hope you guys are doing okay in the chat. We just have to wait. Again, these players want to play at the best possible conditions, so we want to be able to provide them that environment to do so.
Yeah. To keep things fair, we do not want players to. You know, we want the best to move forward. So to ensure fairness, definitely, despite the technical difficulties, we're gonna try at least get things back up really soon. Band picks are probably gonna be done. But again, we have to look at the decisions made. And of course, while we are here right now, we don't really just want to be talking among ourselves. We also want you guys to share your thoughts on what do you think? What do you think they're gonna be picking? I mean, you guys know Zed as well.
Yes.
Zed is like in the chat. Zed is teasing us. Hello, Aurora. Hi, Posh and Nell.
Hey,
That's
Aurora.
Hi.
What's up?
Hi.
What's up? Yeah,
Fatima, stop the chit chat and start the match. Oh, so sorry, Fatima, but you have to grab your popcorn first.
Again, just the slight technical difficulties. I think, you know what? Good things come to those who wait, and we gotta wait for this 5-star Uber, guys. We gotta wait for Zed's Hunter. Yeah, in these times, it's just we're just very grateful that we're still allowed to have these displays of competitive Identity 5, and the qualifiers is definitely a celebration of that. And yeah, just keeping everything wholesome in the chat can definitely go a long way, especially to represent to everyone what Southeast Asia is all about. Here we have it, the picks and bans, and yes, that is a breaking wheel. Unfortunately, not a Hell Ember, but fortunately for Zed, this Hunter has a lot more in the toolkit for him to be able to down these survivors to keep their tournament lives alive in round number 1.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the pick was gonna be Pollen, and you can see that Zed is really highlighting it. Sometimes the misclick happens, you know, guys. But the most important thing is the locks are in, the lineups have been locked in, the Hunter has been locked in. It's gonna be GrabFood. Sorry, it's gonna be Zed's Pollen versus BL's Survivor. MX is gonna be on the forward. Wow, and Kwanli is gonna be on the Postman. So,
interesting.
Yeah, a swap of roles. Wow.
Okay. Yeah, we'll wait for the in game, but yeah, usually, right? It's MX with the, I would say the trump card. Where is it? The wild card survivors. While Quan Lee's on that dedicated forward. But there we go. See MX on the postman, and it's Quan Lee on that forward. Rem still keeping it real with the priestess, but Mini Blue on the mercenary. So we have yet to see Shadow actually. So I guess that's a sub survivor that I thought that could be that priestess, but pretty solid lineup overall. When it comes to the first chase, again, like we said in the previous match, very important first chase, especially with you want to go for that postman first, so he stops giving buffs to everyone.
Yeah, for sure. Postman is definitely one of the very important carriers that needs to be stopped. Otherwise, he's just gonna keep pushing people for faster to kite longer. Yeah, you know, and even the rescue and the dungeon. So yeah, definitely the most optimal target, if not the priestess. Definitely does not want to see the forward first. Quan Lee is going to play the forward. That's the swap. MX is going to the postman. But you know what? The chat's going crazy, Posh, because of your love. You asked that.
Wow.
Scam the love, and it's bombing with love. And
let's go.
Yeah, you know what? We love you guys too. Oh my God, they're saying they love us. Oh my God.
Oh wow, we love you back, guys. Come on, I guess.
Come on.
Also show some love to the team because me and Nell are just professional fans of this game, where we just call the action. Best seats in the house, especially seeing the intense action and also seeing the love and support you guys have in the chat. It's just a blessing to be in this seat.
It is.
So yeah, send some love to the team.
Yeah, and send some love to the team. Hashtag Zed if you think that Zed is going to carry his team to get a 5-0 to tie it up in game number 1. Just show your love and support to Zed. Or if you think that BL survivors are going to come on top, you're gonna come on top. Hashtag BL. So guys, in the chat.
I want to share a funny story, because when I was talking to Rem last year when in the qualifiers when they won, you know, any message you want to send to everyone out there like, about your team, goes, tell them BL stands for brilliant, not boy love.
Yeah, it's brilliant, not boy love.
Everyone is pushing that agenda, but yeah, it is stand for brilliant. Oh wow, he's also got some issues going on in this forward.
Yeah, the forward being the first chase, Quan Lee though. Zed, is he gonna continue pursuing Quan Lee? Because right now in the open area, he's gonna get that boost. First spike from Quan Lee. Quan Lee definitely needs to avoid the second spike. Otherwise, it's gonna be really hard. But again, forward does have the ball to utilize in case he gets the second spike onto him. Quan Lee is doing that.
Yeah.
Quan Lee's shuffling right now. Look at him.
He's testing the driving skills of Zed. Look at that, just avoiding. So close, but now 2 spikes are on him, and he knows he doesn't have to dash off right away. He needs to wait for him, and that's when he's gonna dash away, probably to a better part of this map, almost at second story, forcing Zed to chase him on foot. He's gonna have to worry about those traps. Rem, the priestess, already at 2 story. Another trap being utilized, but Quan Lee utilizing that football.
Yeah, I mean, I love the decision of Quan to just use the football. You see some forward players trying to they just want to save the balls. No, he's just gonna go. Oh, the blink! He wants to
watch out!
Oh my God!
Yeah, Zed, great utilization of that blink. You saw that Quan Lee was trying to tiptoe to try and mind game him. Either he's gonna use that portal or not. But now Zed has a foothold in this.
Swap in Marco. Or Zed is gonna persist on going into this round because it is potentially the
agenda, but yeah, it is
hard. But again,
foothold in this match. Nice, I would say choice of chair here. The mercenary, okay, making his way here. So much portals, and it's the mercenary that will be going for the rescue. That Cypher is close to popping.
It is. It's 96%, and right now Mini Blue is just gonna go. Okay, he's just jumped out the window. Yeah, I think he's just gonna buy time here. It doesn't matter because this Cypher is almost prime. Right now, yeah, I think the dodge though,
wait,
the steal,
mercenary saved, right? So there's no tide on him. So we have so interesting choice here. I guess they wanted the mercenary to be on first chase, but now Quanli still has some football, not much utilized. Can go for another spike trap, gets caught, and now Zed drops the forward yet again.
Okay, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Without tide, okay, I think at this point they have to let Quanli go. Or Mini Blue could just go for the rescue again because he still has 3 pads. I think they can go for this rescue. 2 Cyphers remaining, 1 Cypher already has half. Full presence though, Mini Blue has to be really careful.
Yeah, 1 hit and he's gonna fall. Nice avoidance of that hit. Can he go for the rescue? The trap. Oh, he's gonna have to make this kite last long. Now we see the forward. Mercenary trying to body block, just staying in this area, forcing him to go into this wheel form. Quanli, no tide turner to utilize. He could try to go for that roller coaster.
I don't think he should go for the roller coaster because of the spike burst and the
hang on. Oh, he's able to go for it. Can he snap him out of it in time? No.
He can't.
Oh, wow. Able to get to the second stop. Did they press the button? He's gonna go for another ride. This is buying so much time, and now there's 1 Cypher remaining. This is quite tough. Mercenary could just wait for that Cypher pop to happen, and we see that the forward is still alive here. 2 spikes, so a snap will definitely bring him down, while we see Zed just camping out this 3rd stop.
Oh, he's just standing there. Okay, here's the thing. You noticed that just now the only reason why he could...
Oh, what a pop!
Wait, what's going on?
What a pop! Just once the snap happened, Quanli didn't even go down, forcing Zed to still chase this forward while we see the Priestess opening up the exit gate. Both of them are split pushing these exit gates.
Yeah, I mean, oh my goodness, even the Priestess is already opening the last gate, and he's gonna open it anytime soon, but he's not gonna risk it. He's just gonna go and put a portal up in case he gets chased, and that's what Rem is gonna try and do. But Bling is up though, is online. Ram's gonna be the sacrificial lamb, I think, because right now Quanli is already running towards the first station.
Yeah.
They're already waiting for him there. He's like, yeah, hey guys, I'm not gonna die after all. Quanli's so happy, he's not gonna die after all.
Sure. I'm so sure. He is one happy camper with how well that was played out, and it is Ram that is shared. They do have to, just make sure that they're safe and be outside that exit gate, because Zed, making his way there. No detention, but still a 3-person escape is a victory on BL's side. 3 points. Wow,
3 points.
just
wow.
The coordination. Let's try to break that down. I mean, there was a confusing portion there where the mercenary didn't bring tide, but you saw how well he was able to avoid and still make that rescue happen. And great. I think the one to highlight is really Zed and Mini Blue. Was it Mini Blue? Yeah, Mini Blue as the mercenary.
Yeah, I don't think it was Mini Blue's idea to not bring Tide Turner. I think it is the coach the Captain Ram himself, the troll god. I think he's the one trolling and said, Mini Blue, you know what? Don't bring Tide. We are gonna introduce Mercenary 3-9 into the game.
3-9 Mercenary. Wow.
But it worked for them because of the Cypher Rush. The Cypher Rush was again, like what you said, you pointed out that Victor wasn't being chased. He's the one providing the tranquility letter, and Mini Blue managing that 2 rescues against Pollen, rescuing Quan Li just like that. Even though that's the double down situation, but the reason why you noticed that at one point at station number 1, the tram was there. You said he's gonna go for the tram. Quan Li's gonna try and go for the tram. The reason why I said that he might not go for the tram is because if Zed went up the tram, breaks the will form, the spike's gonna hit. But because because there's an elevation. There's an elevation up there. So when he breaks the will form on the ground, it didn't hit him at all because he was technically one platform above. And the snap didn't happen.
The levels,
and that's where, that went wrong. That's where it went wrong, I would say.
Yeah, because if he downed that forward then and there, he would have at least had a double down of the Mercenary and the forward. And if he shared the forward early on, he could have at least went for that tie. But again, in a matter of milliseconds, ladies and gentlemen, that is how fast and how high stakes this game is. So here we have it, 8-1, BL in the lead. Rem being the sacrificial lamb, pushed over 200% of those ciphers, had to get caught because they were split pushing the 2 exit gates. And Quan Li, man, 141.2 seconds containing this hunter from the start. Like, I think the only time that we lost vision of Quan Li is when Zed was like, all right, I'm going to chase this priestess instead. And everyone,
I think Rem was ready to be sacrificed because of his idea to Mini Blue. But you know what? 3-9 Merc is not uncommon though. We've seen it before, especially in the Chinese mainland tournaments. And they do it because they think that Merc is going to be the first kite. I mean, it is a presence,
not just
a magnet for Bolin.
I would say that just gives all the more reason for you not to chase the Mercenary first. We always say that, but some people are like, what if I chase the Mercenary first? At least I stuff the rescue. But yeah, that's the mind games you play. But nothing to take away from Zed. I think he played pretty well with how
he did.
He was trying to just I would say he was trying to play defensively with how he was trying to just secure that forward. I think they were just very aggressive with how well they played that. Quan Li just decoding in an open part of that map, really testing the driving skills. I'd still give him 5 stars. I don't know.
Yeah,
he took the scenic route. Unlike what's that, Carol's? Like he's just there in and out. Like we saw like rotating around, really testing the waters. So great job on Zed's part. Like we said, round number 2 could be the make or break for them. Can they push for a round number 3? Because their backs are really against the wall now.
It is. My back's against my chair too. I just got so excited I got up. I just got up from my seat because of that. And you know what? Zed by no means is Zed is also a very experienced driver. Sorry, a very experienced Pollen player. Yeah, he drives well, but the only difference that sets him apart from Carol is the kiting spot. Carol has to deal with a single elevation chase, whereas for a Zed, he had to deal with the 2-floor house where there's like he has to go up the stairs. He doesn't know if the survivors jump down, or still hanging up
and
there.
Break out a wheel for
But you saw that the Mercenary stole the rescue, 49%, right? And he stole the rescue on Quan Li. I think that's where things got a little downhill south for Zed. But again, and then the second one at the first station going up the tram where Quan Li manages to escape all the way to the third station. I think that was the make or break for Team Adams. Yeah,
I agree. Those 2 pivotal moments were very they're very turning. Those are turning points with how solid this match went on the side of BL, because if those situations turned out differently and turned in the favor of the Hunter, you just have that one moment where the Hunter capitalizes on, and then he just steals all the momentum from the team. That's what's so amazing to see these coordinated survivors. It just takes that one moment. If that rescue was stuffed at first stop, if the rescue was stuffed at 2-story, we could have seen a whole other situation here.
Or even a 51% rescue, that would have been a different story.
True.
Yeah, But you know what? This is gonna be a different map this time. It's gonna be a small scale map. Arms Factory chosen by BL. So looks like Adams Hunter will be starting first, and BL will be surviving first. So okay, I think that's less breathing time for Zed. I mean, he just dealt with the first half, so I'm interested to see if they are actually gonna swap in Marco, but or Zed is gonna persist on this round because it is potentially the decision. not that I do not want to go first. But in the case of Zed, he has no choice because mechanic. He spotted mechanic. He's not gonna beat mechanic, and that's when things got really, really tricky. You can see Ram like this now. He died in the middle, and Zed was forced. I mean, they could have banned.
Do it again, as well as the Seer.
Though people say that she's not part of the meta, but I still love Anne, the cats jumping around.
I would say Anne very reliable, and it's very telling now why she also banned the Patient and the Seer. Seer can tank that one hit. Patient, all he needs to do is use the grappling hook to get away from the cats and also the stuns that she puts down. So let's hope that the stability of this Disciple pick will pay off for Zed.
One thing to notice though, Arms Factory does have a lot of pallets as long as the survivors are well hidden in kiting areas. I would say that the moment the cat comes in, just put down the pallet first, and it's gonna have a very tough first chase.
Jump,
that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing about, and it's just so hard. But then again, it still relies from person to person. It really depends on how well Zed utilizes the cat he releases. Because even if you miss the jump onto the survivor, you can still use the cat to gain distance. You can jump in the direction of the cat. It gains distance, and the survivor will be like,
right behind me. Be able to everyone.
So much for bringing.
So if you guys want to get into IVL, I would say follow her page because she keeps everyone updated with everything related to Identity 5. So we're going to head to the match mechanic and Postman just crossing paths. And it seems like the first chase might be in the side of MX because...
Dead?
Be chased.
Guys, if you want to start Hunter, go for it. Disciples.
Yeah, I would say that I started with Wu Chang first, but Anne was way more consistent with Wu Chang. So now we see that dropping the pallet quite close. This is what we're talking about. Gets the hit on Rem, and this is actually pretty good. We thought MX was going to be the first survivor that's going to be chased. He has to be very careful because Quan Li is in the area and now making his presence felt. Rem away from his doll though, so that's the best possible situation. And teleport. Baited.
Okay, basically right now, Rem will be able to kite a little bit longer because Quan Li will be coming in. I saw that from a mile away. That because as soon as he knows that he doesn't have excitement, he's just gonna go in after he goes to the window. And right now, Zed basically does not have any more skills left. He does not have teleport left, and people, PL just knows that he has one more. Look, Rem is already dropping the pallets. He does not care. He just drops it straight away.
Playing the mind games. Catches him bolting this way, gets the stun, and now we see that Rem is down here at triple pallet. Pretty important part of the map, but all the ciphers are actually moving along quite nicely. So excellent back and forth here. Yes, the teleport was expended, but I think Zed kind of got his footing here. What he's scared of now is the doll of that mechanic.
It is. The doll is decoding right now. And look at the cipher progress. 4 ciphers are being done. 1 has already been done. 1 is at 90%. And there's already the earmark. The tinnitus being triggered. He doesn't know which direction.
The stun, and now we see that Rem is down here at triple pallet. Pretty important part of the map, but all the ciphers are actually moving along quite nicely. So excellent back and forth here. Yes, the teleport was expended, but I think Zed kind of got his footing here. What he's scared of now is the doll of that mechanic.
It is. The doll is decoding right now. And look at the cipher progress. 4 ciphers are being done. 1 has already been done. 1 is at 90%. And there's already the earmark, the tinnitus being triggered. He doesn't know which direction, but Mini Blue is gonna do that. Wow.
Able to get the hit. Oh my god, and also the cat was able to just stuff the mechanic from leaving. But you know what? He's just going to keep interrupting him from decoding. But Mini Blue, excellent rescue. It's just that Zed able to utilize the toolkit of Anne, just stopping the mechanic before she could leave the triple pallet area. And now Rem will be falling down again for the second share. But wow, Mini Blue, I have to say, has caught my attention in terms of rescuing. And mind you, Nell, Mini Blue brought Tide.
Because Ram is on mechanic this time, so he's like,
he needs rescue me.
but one thing to take note of though, Ram just decides to die in the middle, and nice. He's gonna hit
double
mechanic.
Hit?
No, it's not gonna be. Yeah, but Ram, look at Ram. He's like somewhere in the middle. He's throughout the games he's dying. And the ciphers are actually being decoded at a very insane rate now. 2 ciphers remaining, almost prime at both. And this is where Quan Li is gonna be ready to stun. It doesn't matter if he gets caught by the cat. He's just gonna stun no matter what.
True. Here we go. Is he gonna go for it? Oh, the cat's coming back, but I don't think so. Like we see Ram. Trying to cut off the corner here at the water tank site, but he's gonna try to go for it. He's gonna go for a long stun. Wow, this is gonna buy some time for him to probably heal. Yeah, force heal. Oh, he still has him. Oh my god, he's cutting him again just before he got detention, but now the detention hit was on the forward.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That was intense.
And split-second decision-making because it was primed and he went for the stun.
But now,
unfortunate there. But Rem still making some distance here, waiting for the skill cooldown to happen. But Rem realizing he's gonna drop some of these pallets. Teleport is ready on the side of Zed, and now waiting for the cat cooldown. It's already there, and we see that Ram has to eat this cat and eat the detention hit. Forward is still down. Mercenary and the postman opening up these gates. Now we see Quan Li is up.
Quan Li is up.
Teleport's ready though. Oh, it's gonna happen.
No, I think it's gonna be a 3-man escape right there. Forward's already out. Yeah. Even if he teleports, MX though. MX is there. He's just being cheeky. He just opened the gate and solid game right there.
And Bring
the mechanic again.
Yeah, you
Showing us his breaking wheel today.
in the area, but man, finding out Mark.
And compared to tonight, and he's already getting that first again.
Wow!
What?
Did you see that? You saw the mercenary was immediately in the area, but man, finding out Mark's now just expelling the grappling hook while we wait for the mirror to go online again. That was a mirror hit if I saw one, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
You see that the mechanic's doll is in the area. Carol trying to close out the distance. Grappling hook is online for Marks to utilize. Let's see if he's gonna use it.
Yeah, the moment he uses the mirror, Mark can just use the grappling hook again and run towards the window, one pallet. But again, Blink is going to be online in 8 seconds. Mark, it will not be able to go to the one pallet because of the route. The route of... Oh my god, this! Oh!
What a utilization of the grappling hook and the jukes on Mark's breaking ankles here. And Carol will have to chair him at this side. I think he was able to even see the mechanic's doll, so the mechanic's doll has to get away. See that the mirror. Oh, just canceling it out. He'll have a whiff of where the mechanic is at. But
yeah, he got the
so on point. So on point.
Crazy, man. It's this is an upgrade again compared to what I saw. Him playing.
Yeah. So this is what's tough. This is what's tough. Now, Patient does not have any more resources and is over here at a pretty open part in the map. None of them can stun. They can try to body block, but how Carol has been whipping out those mirrors and those excellent hits. He did miss that juke though, but he's been pretty much on point. So he's able to get the mechanic.
My goodness.
From all the way over there, and we see that the mercenary is in the area. This is gonna be a tough save. Is he gonna make it before half?
How did he get that? Is oh my goodness. This
yeah, so good. Yeah, the after image. Now he's just gonna wait for this patient to expire. Maple Leaf, he's gonna try to go for another hit on the mercenary.
He has a blink, he can do it if he wants to. But okay, the mercenary realizing that, just gonna dash away. 2 more passes to do. Just gonna search out Marks. I think they're gonna sacrifice him because he does not have any more hooks. I don't think it's possible for right? And the one thing really scary, I know I said that Bloody Queen by Carol will be easier to deal with, but again, the one mirror, one hit, even a monster when Mercenary was in the vicinity, he got that mirror hit onto the mechanic. And now I think there's no choice. Gravekeeper has to do that rescue, otherwise they're not going to be able to get that 3-man escape hit up.
Mirror hit. Can he stuff the rescue? No, he decides to teleport. Play mind games. Oh, Gravekeeper eats that hit. Marks going for a rebound kite, but was a little too late with that vault, and now Carol able to down finally this prisoner. This patient. 4 ciphers still remain. Mechanic is already being healed up. Patient will be falling down. Gravekeeper still has some resources to utilize as well as Mercenary, but Tide Turners have already been expended.
Yeah, they already used up all resources onto Mark. So right now the team has no more Tide, unless if Run on Mechanic still has a Tide Turner, but the Mechanic definitely feeling its toll right now. 4 ciphers remaining, her bot is only like 10% left, and again,
wow, okay,
out left and right.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna try to go swinging, but no, he just decides to teleport. He already sees that Run is here in the factory area, waiting for the mirror to be up. Oh my god, the Blink, watch out! Tries to go for the mirror. Oh my god,
he got the bot actually.
Doll. Yeah. What a doll drop here, just to counter the Blink. So it seems like ADM is going out, like they're still swinging. They're still saying never say die. Run now, just avoiding the after image here. Has to be very careful. Can't tank 1 hit, but still, just wants to keep it in this area to force the Gravekeeper and the
Yeah.
Russell, Aquer, Payne, Carroll, FYO, CSO, Z.
To be
well,
thing to see Carroll come up the back up against, I would say, formidable survivors in the side of ADM. So, well-deserved MVP on Carroll's side.
Definitely well-deserved, and GG, well played. Definitely some Adam. Yeah. At this point,
Yes.
Last cipher at the grave. He's going towards
the gravekeeper.
Yeah.
What a. Still has some resources to utilize.
And now I think there's no choice. Gravekeeper
eats that hit. 4 ciphers still remain.
They already used up all resources. 4 ciphers remaining. Her bot is only like 10% left. And again.
Wow. Okay.
Out left and right. Crazy.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna try to go swinging, but no, he just decides to teleport. He already sees that Run is here in the factory area, waiting for the mirror to be up. Oh my God, the blink! Watch out! Tries to go for the mirror. Oh my God, he dropped the doll. Yeah. What a doll drop here, just to counter the blink. So it seems like ADM is going out like they're still swinging. They're still saying never say die. Run now, just avoiding the after image here. Has to be very careful. Can't tank 1 hit, but still, just wants to keep it in this area to force the Gravekeeper and the Mercenary to prime these ciphers.
Yeah, I think Run can definitely. The second kite should be better, but oh no, getting that hit during the pallet drop. Right now, you can see the Gravekeeper. I don't know, the Gravekeeper, is he trying to get a heal up because he's just running left and right there. He's going towards the factory cipher, probably trying to finish that cipher. But again, Run.
Yeah,
he's gonna get down there.
Yeah, just the patience on Carroll, and this is the win condition for Carroll. He just needs another survivor out of the game for them to be able to move on to the semifinals. Now, Mercenary and Gravekeeper they need to save this mechanic to stay alive in this tournament. 2 ciphers remaining. It seems like the Mercenary will be the one to make the rotation to go for the rescue.
Yeah, like what you said, 3 escape to keep their hopes alive, but right now he knows that one person is at the Gravekeeper is at the cipher. Oh my goodness!
Before he was able to dig. Oh my God! And now he sees the tinnitus. The ear mark is here. Maple Leaf trying to make this rescue happen. Can't tank 1 hit. Just doesn't want to get just wants to make it before half. Trying to bait an activity here. Just body blocking and able to get the mechanic down. Beautiful work on Carroll's side.
I am speechless. Gravekeeper still has a self-heal. I think Maple Leaf he has a tall order here. He needs to avoid damage at the same time waiting for Gravekeeper to decode that last cipher at the grave. Okay, he's got 1 hit. He has to rescue now. And after he rescues, he needs to finish this cipher while Gravekeeper finishes the 41%. Yeah, Carroll realizes it. He's just gonna hit the Maple Leaf. Look,
yeah, that's pretty smart because we know that the mechanic, without the doll and with so much survivors injured and 1 out of the game, he's gonna try to expel the Gravekeeper. So pretty high thinking strategy on Carroll's side to just injure everyone, force everyone to expend their self-heals while the mechanic, 2 ciphers remain. She is injured and no bot would be tough for them to push the last 2 objectives. Dungeon is here. IYS about to be closed in on, already expended his self-heal. 2 of the rescuers down and now shifting his attention to the Gravekeeper.
Yeah, at this point it really looks like a GG game. Machinery is already down in the middle cipher. Mechanic has no choice, has to try and heal, but again, Carroll sniffing out. He just knows what they're trying to do. He just knows. Look, the Merc is already... he's gonna be chaired there. And Mac is gonna be the last person running.
Wow, this is so scary. I mean, if you're the mechanic, right, you just don't have that much options. Run still trying to go out. I mean, Run had some shining moments here, but Carol just having such a good foothold in this match, has a blink online. I don't think he was able to spot out the mechanic just yet, but the blood trails in the grass. Can see the mechanic vaulting. Now just blinks and gets the terror shock. GGs are going to be called here. Wow, yeah, slow vault to just down the mechanic, and now we can crown
yeah.